So this will be our next stop. It's a Speakeasy Inn and Rum Bar. It used to be a speakeasy 100 years ago. Before we get into any more, I'd like to bring you guys back to the cigar industry that I was talking about. If you remember the 1886 fire, it was quite detrimental to the cigar industry here. It wiped out a lot of factories, and during that time there was also unions and they were going on strike, and we were just kind of running out of real estate down here for rebuilding and expanding. So they decided to move the industry up to Tampa Bay and make that their prime location. It had a big bay and ports, so it worked out really well for them. But it kind of put us in a bankruptcy during that time until about the 1920s, whenever the Navy came to town and people really started running liquor. It was pretty easy for us to get into it down here, considering Cuba and the Bahamas was so close. So people would just hop on boats and go make a trip and be back in the same day. It was quite simple, and it led to our next big industry down here. This house here was Raul Vasquez. He was one of the few people that stayed behind after the cigar industry kind of left. During this time, 100 years ago, Duval still pretty much looked the same, except for instead of an open bar, people had signs on the front that said "Club in Rear." Well, Raul really wanted in on this rum running to keep him afloat down here, but he really wasn't a sign guy. So he kind of was creative, and he developed a different way to let people know that he was selling liquor. If you notice up in the porch, he carved wine and liquor bottles to represent that they were selling booze here. And he also put in diamonds and hearts to represent that they were also gambling in the back as well. You might ask, where were the police during this time? Well, they were actually some of the first customers in of the day. Ironically, it's a little bit lawless, but who will? It's the 1920s. It is what it is. So in honor today, we're gonna have a rum runner cocktail. This rum runner cocktail is made with a light rum, a dark rum, a banana and blackberry liqueur with some tropical fruits. It's a very delicious drink that we have here. This bar offers over 300 different types of rums internationally and nationally. They will help you figure out whichever one's the best for you. They even have a booklet that they call the Bible. It's pretty fun. This is a very cool place to hang out and to come back to. It's a good people watching place on the porch. There's even a coupon in your ebook to come back and revisit. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the building here itself. It's been here for a really long time, about 130 years. It's built with a specific type of wood. This wood is called Dane County pine. And this wood is a very strong wood that comes from the Everglades. It basically is kind of the best wood you could build with. It's waterproof, rot resistant, and the termites don't seem to like it, so that really works out. If you built your house with this, it actually increased the value of it. If you guys notice, we have our drinks today in plastic cups, so we'll be taking a look around here, and then we'll be hitting the streets. Key West is a little bit different from the rest of the nation. We can have open containers here. We can walk around openly with alcohol, which is pretty fun. We're going to take advantage of that today. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. Other than that, take a little bit of a look around, and we can go on to the next spot. Thanks.